Okay, good afternoon, folks. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Monday, the 13th of May. Okay, so overnight we got some, volume's not brilliant, but it is upwards. So I think, Akitri, how you doing, pal? So I think we got a measured move. Actually, it's a bit more than a measured move there. So yeah, we've started up, going straight up. So we have got what may be a little bit of resistance here. So I'm just going to pop that there because it's coming into exactly Friday's close. So yeah, it sits perfectly on there. So we'll just have a look at that. Just keep an eye on there. But I'm not in a rush to go long just yet. A little bit more than 2 legs. So we just keep an eye on that. But hopefully we have a better week. I ended up, I think, overall my account's about, I don't know, $20 up last week. But I think that's the worst week I've had, really. I mean, it was a poor week. There wasn't a lot of setups around. On the day chart, seems we have a break going up for a new high. I'll have a look in a sec, bud. Just going to shifty this across. Let's have a look. Daily. Okay, market is open. So let's just have a look at this. Okay, so back here now. I'm not sure I want to go long into that, so we just have to keep an eye on this for a second. Yeah, we could get some upward movement stuff today. It's hard to say, isn't it, really? Yeah. So my concern is we're making some range tops here. We may not be. I mean, we're bouncing off Friday's high. So we could come down here. But I think it's likely to at least make an attempt at a new high. So there is a small bar there that may be worth the risk. Let's just have a little
submitted.
Look.
Order filled.
It's a small risk. I think it's worth it. But I'm just going to go for 2 points. I'm going to give that one extra tick, I think. It's a 2-point risk, so it's not. Let's have a look. NQ looks like it's still moving up. So I may just scalp this for a point, actually. Let's go for 6 ticks. Margin is going sideways, isn't it? I may just get out of this. Okay, there was an extra tick there. Let's see if that saves me. No, I don't think it's going to, is it?
Order filled.
Oh, got me. Okay. So, excuse me just a second. Okay, it was a second entry long, but smallish risk. Have a look. But there you go. Let's see what's going on here now. Just put that there a minute. There is a failure there, isn't there? Your bars are totally different. Try reloading your historic. I've reloaded mine. I should have waited for the higher low, really, but it was quite a small risk. So we'll see how we get on anyway. Anyway, we're down a trade. I'm not too bothered about that. It is what it is. So second entry long minus 2 points. Not a good start to the week. Right, are we having 2 legs down, or are we coming down in a channel? Oh, you got lag, have you? Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, probably should have waited for the higher low there. We had such a nice fitting channel, see, and it was quite a small risk. But there you go, it happens. Said hello, nice Speedy. How you doing, bud? How you doing? Okay, that to me looks like a small overshoot. So I think it would be likely we'll make a new high here. So how do I go about setting up for 200 ticks on my chart? 2000 this is, bud. Sorry, I've just noticed what you said there. If you click in this box here, you see where it says 2000. If you just click in there, if you can't see 2000 where it says tick, just click configure. So if you click configure and then click on tick, and then just click edit and change that to 2000 and click apply. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, traced. I'm not sure then. Is it? No, it's nothing like it, to be honest with you. Does anybody know if you can do the 2000 tick chart on TradeStation? Any ideas? Yeah, no, the 1 minute's completely different. Mm. You got it, have you? Good on you, mate. Good on you. there's a small overshoot there. So I would say there's a small overshoot there, and there's a larger overshoot on the NQ. Touch, 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 fit in nice there. Overshoot, it came back. 2 pushes to a new low, so I'd expect we could reverse now. It's hard to say really. I'll have to just keep an eye on that. Oh, I should have left that one. That was a rookie mistake, that one. I almost always wait for the higher low on something like that. I don't know why I did it. Sometimes you get a bit excited, make a quick decision, a rash decision. But there you go. Well, it was limited anyway. It was a 2-point risk, so it wasn't terrible. It looked quite a small bar. Sometimes they work. I mean, it is fitting nice there, but oh well. I mean, it is. There's 2 legs down. Once it started going sideways, I tried to get out break even, and it was having none of it. So.
Order submitted. Order cancelled.
I'm not sure because that overshoot. A lot of times we have this overshoot, we make a new low and then reverse. Or it could just correct and this could come down.
Order submitted.
Come on. Why can I not move it? Bloody thing. Come on, get
Order
me.
filled.
One, two, three. It's like a triple test. One, two, three. So right, the reason I've took it is on that NQ, we've come up to the top once, twice, three. We've come up again. We've had a little channel with a break in a new high, and that's looking bearish. So a little pullback and further down, I'm hoping. Maybe this is a lower high. We'll see. Oh, my grief. You're not doing well today, Lance.
Order filled.
Oof. Wow. I'm not playing well today. That was 2.5 points down. Man, oh man, oh man. Let me have a look at this. So that is, what do we say? Minus 2.5 points. Okay, I ain't having a good start today. There we go. I didn't think that was that bad, actually. I'm down 4.5 points. All right then. Got down 6 ticks here. I didn't think it was a bad one. Once, twice, 3 times. Break new high, trap in some longs maybe. Okay. I'll trade this as the breakout. Let me just see how we get on here.
Order
This is the
submitted.
last trade if this goes south. Hold on a minute.
Order
Let's
cancelled.
not do that. This is not me revenge trading, mate. If I was revenge trading, I'd be off. I'd be shutting the channel down. Hoping we trap some shorts there. I consider taking that short, but I think it's a good idea. I remember the last time I had 2 losing trades in a row. I don't even want to take the higher low here because on the NQ it's just going up too steep for me.
Order filled.
Last trade of the day. We've got 2 legs up on the NQ, 1 leg, 2 leg, and a nice big bearish bar. This looks to me like it's going to come down. There's some longs there and some longs there. So I'm just going to follow this down. Now down. Come on, come on. Come on, drop. Oh dear me. I'm not having a good start. This is it for me now, I think. No, I don't consider this as revenge trading. It looks like a setup to me. We've got a channel down and we've had a break of it. 2 legs up. This looks like there's a lower high forming. There's long trades in here. Just going to follow it down. We haven't made a new low from this. Oh, we have actually. But I think we're going to have a good push down. Come on, push down. I'm going to get out of it. Come on.
Order filled.
Oh dear. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Leg.
Order submitted.
Okay, second entry long off here. See how this works. Now this is definitely a second entry long. Oh, I don't like it.
Order cancelled.
Got a leg down. I still think we're going to get another leg down. The reason I took that there is it's kind of a lower high from this. I actually went in based on that bar there, leg and a leg to fade the breakout. But it's congested, so I'm just staying out of it at the moment. Apex disappeared from our Trader Pro. My account is active and live. I'm not sure, bud. If you've got a problem with it, just drop them an email. Drop them an email if you've got a problem with it. I'm not too sure, really. I'm not massively familiar with our trader. I just sign up to it and that's it, really. Yeah, sorry I can't help you, bud. I still think this is coming down, but I'm not getting back in. That last one was out for break even. This is flushing down, surely. There's lungs in there. It's a lower high, 2 legs up and a lower high on the NQ. Yeah, that's why I kind of went short there. Well, I think the short was there actually. I got in here somewhere. But it's a bit congested, isn't it? It could have a leg and leg, it could go higher, but for me, I think it's likely to come down. We haven't made a new low on the on the NQ yet, see? That NQ, touch, fitting nice there. Leg and a leg, lower high. This for me is going to flush down. I kind of wish I'd have stayed in now, but there you go. See if we can get a lower high here. What I want is for that to trigger and then give us something nice and bearish. That will give us a failure. Come on, trigger that. Apex saying our trade is down. Are you kidding me? It's still okay for me at the moment. I want that to trigger. Come on, get up a couple of ticks. Oh, you're in, are you? Okay, good on you, mate. Come on. There is a second entry long there.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Leg up, 2 legs back, second entry long. Leg up, leg. High or low, trap some shorts, come on. Please tell me that's not that short I was looking for. Oof. I've got a bad feeling. Come on, leg. Up, come on. If we get above there and there and there, I think we'll be alright. It is a second entry long, that. Leg up, 2 legs back, second entry long. I've got a bad feeling here. Come on, push up. It's above the EMA, it's sitting on top of this, come on. Channel up, 2 legs back. I like the way it's all sitting on top of this. There's going to be some shorts in there and there and there. If we can get up, hopefully we'll take all them out. Yeah, channel up, 2 legs back. It is a second entry long. Off there, it's working up there. I just hope it holds. My concern is it comes flushing down. If I lose this, this is done for the day. This is going to put me about 700 down, 750, 770 down. Oof, that's terrible. I got to get away after this. There's going to be shorts there, there, and there. We've had an overshoot. You said you got gas. No, I haven't. No. I went to buy it. I decided to buy it, and what I found is when I decided on buying it, I just started to relax, and I haven't blown an account since. So I've just lost that desire to revenge trade. Well, when I say receipt, you see me jumping in. Revenge trading for me, where I double up and triple up and go to 10 contracts and just go mad trying to get it all back scrappily. We need to get above there. If we can get above there, then there, then there, then I think we're all right there. This is the only tool I bought since I started trading, really, and it works for you, does it? Yeah, if I blow it, if I blow another account, I absolutely will do for sure. Yeah, we need to get above there and then there. Come on. Come on, another tick. And that should give us a push then. Come on. There's some shorts there. There's some shorts there. There'll be some shorts there. Come on. Let's get a tick and I think we'll be right then. I like the way it's working up there. We've got a touch, a touch, a touch. There's going to be shorts thinking we're coming down to retest this. Come on, just break above there. We'll be all right. There we go. Come on, come on. If we can break above the next couple of bars, I'll drop mine in for break even +1 there. Come on. Oh, I just want to get out of this
Order
now.
filled.
There we go. It's probably going to work, but I just want out of it at the moment. See, part of the reason why I got in it, we pushed up and we had like a bull flag. And then we worked up, but we're not far off that second leg now. There it goes. I had a feeling it would do. I just couldn't take another loss, to be honest with you. And all those trays will blast off. Yeah. Where did I get out of it? So I got out there for, what did I get? $50, $75, I think. Let me have a look. 75. So that would have given me 2 points, and it still ain't there yet. So so 3 ticks. So second entry long plus 3 ticks. So, Where's me? Oh, okay, there it is. See, this could be a leg up, 2 legs of correction, and another leg up. So have a look. Yeah. How do you have 3 trades in this congestion? Well, that wasn't congestion. Well, you may have said it was, but to me, 1, 2, 3 looked like a triple test to me. I think it worked for a scalp, but no more. That one, leg down, push up, so that's working. This one's a failure. So someone said you can trade congestion as long as you know what you're seeing. To me, we got a channel up there, leg and a leg. It's actually a second entry long, and you can see it's working up here. So I thought that was okay, and it worked well. It's working. So if you go above there, so that's gone up 0.75 so far. Yeah, it's not my best day. I'm usually pretty patient. Jumped in there. I should have waited. I almost always wait for the higher low because they're just unreliable. So trouble is, this is quite fast moving, and sometimes you make a decision and sometimes you regret it. So we're coming down. 1, 2, 3 triple test. I didn't think that was that bad actually. Part of the reason is we hadn't made a new touch. We hadn't really made a new low from this, so I thought 2 legs up. This looks like it was coming down, but I'll see. In fact, and not just that, this closed above here, so that second entry for 6 ticks. Yeah. Let's have a look. I'm just having a bad start to the day. Yeah. It's the worst day I've had for a long time. Yeah, well, yeah, avoid congestion. To me, it looked like 2 legs. So that, yeah, congestion, but we've still got 2 legs, and it is a second entry long, and it did work for a scalp. I think it's a case of just keeping your patience. It's very easy to let your patience get the best of you. We all know what we got to do, but you let the patience get the best of you and things can go wrong. And, there's always a certain amount of emotions there. And it's just the way it is sometimes. Like Max says, it takes a long time. If it was that easy, we'd all be doing it, making a ton of money. You learn, improve, make some mistakes, learn, improve, make some mistakes. For me, when the LL is under 3, yes. Now that short there, yeah. See, I wasn't sure about this because we've had a bit of an overshoot and a break and a new low, so a lot of times it can reverse. That's what I thought, but we haven't made a new low on the NQ. But this is nowhere near making a new low, I don't think, unless we're going to have another leg down here. So, I mean, we could have another leg down. Well, let's face it. If you look at this, it certainly would make sense to come down lower. So if you go from there to there, that takes you just past the lows of the day, so we could definitely go lower. I don't even think we need that there. We've had a channel break, new high. See, the 10,000 tick chart looks like we've had a leg and a leg. And this looks like it's going to be a leg and a leg down. That will bring us down to this level. So that's the 10,000 tick chart. We haven't made a new low off of this yet. So we've pushed below the EMA. If we can get something short there, that may come down. It may not as well, but just keeping an eye on that. So far, we may get a second entry short here to go lower. It's hard to say. I mean, I won't go unless we're looking bearish on the NQ as well.
Order submitted.
Possible second entry short. Let's have a look. Come on. It's just too big, isn't it, really? No.
Order
Just
cancelled.
don't like this. Is it going to work? Possibly. Probably. I don't know. It's 11 ticks, tick above, tick below. It's a $325 risk on account. I'm not risking it on that leg and leg. I will say is on the NQ, touch, 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 high or low. We may be in an uptrend here. Just not sure whether there's been an overshoot there. And this is going up. It's hard to say. I have to keep an eye on that. Excuse me, just for 1 minute, just a quick bathroom break. This is coming down for sure. Definitely, definitely. 2 trades and 1 break even. Summer weather here in southern Norway, so I'm going outside instead. Good on you, mate. You take it easy, bud. You're in Norway, yeah? We had all the... I never saw them myself, but we had all the northern lights in the UK over the last couple of days. I missed it all, unfortunately. But it looks spectacular from the photos. I dare say Norway, you get it a lot more often. Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah. Pictures look spectacular. I've always wanted to see them, actually, and it was right above my bloody house. I was fast asleep in bed. But yeah. Yeah, Norway, yeah, you'd expect to see it quite regular, wouldn't you? Want to get a breakout up here to touch that line and fail. Nice possible setup on the NQ now. Nice that. Actually, it's a failure. Second entry long, triggered. I'd expect that to come over the leg. I still think this is likely to make a new low from this leg. 2 legs of correction and down again. Unfortunately, there's nothing here really. Mind you, that trade, that bearish bar is about to get stopped out. Yeah, that's done. Edward, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? We had the same here, hit the same highs, came down, came down, came down, came down. We seem to just be in a bigger range, so I think it's very likely we're going to get down at least to the lows, more likely down here somewhere. So I expect this to continue down. Just looking on that NQ a bit channel with the break. One attempt to go high, second attempt to go higher. This looks like it's failing. There's a long likely trap there, so that's probably going to get down here again. So unfortunately, we just got nothing here. Loads of sideways. It may drop, but it may, I don't know. If I'm going to take a trade here, I'd rather it break above here and then catch it as a failure. Sorry, as a breakout. It's a failed breakout. Yeah, I think you're right, mate. That's a bit, isn't it? It might pick up, yeah. We're going sideways here, so hopefully if we come into contact with this, then hopefully we'll move down some more. Let's see how it looks on the Q was there's a bigger downtrend. It's a bit too wide for me. So happy this week is setting up to be worse than last weekend. It's early days, yeah, it might turn around. It might turn around. There's nothing worse than this, is there? Just looking at this on the NQ, whether this is looking like a triple test. We've come down, we've gone up once, twice, 3 times. Is this going to come down for another leg? We look like we got a leg with a break. Couple of legs up, leg down, 1, 2, 3 attempts to go higher with a bearish bar. Is that the one that's going to break the camel's back? It's kind of a nice looking bar, we'll have to say. Unfortunately, nothing here for us. Absolutely nothing. There is a failure there, and there's a failure on the NQ.
Order filled.
I think it's worth the risk. Come on. Maybe not. Let's get out of it. Come on.
Order filled.
I'm nervous today. I actually like it. I think that's the one that's going to come down. I'm just nervous trading today. It is a failure. I liked it on the NQ. We got that one. There's a lower high. There's a failure there. There's going to be longs in there. So I think that'll work its way down, but I'm just nervous. At least I got another half a point there. Or was it half a point? Nothing worth trading. Nervous. Yeah, 2 ticks again. Lancy boy, what are you doing today? You're having a bad day. Fail second entry long. 2 ticks. Plus 2 ticks. I think that'll work. We got to get down here. Just nervous. It looks like a leg and a leg, like a bear flag leg down, sideways leg down. What did it go for? Not that it's over yet. Tick below, so it's gone down for 1.5 points, so I just don't like the price action today. How's Sam doing? What's he doing? It's an on engulfing you did. Yeah. I think the trade's okay. Trouble is, I've just not got great confidence at the moment. Yeah, if you take below that, I mean, it's clearly working down, isn't it? But the thing is, I mean, look at the. That's why I don't like it. Look at that. There was a failure there, triggered, came down a little bit, pushed back up and stopped out. It's just making me nervous. I thought that was, we got leg down sideways. I thought that one, we got a lower high, which I think is good. The failure, I thought that was going down for a clear leg, but I just don't like what's going on today. At least I've recovered some of it anyway. It's not as damaging as See, that's tempting as well. Come back and retest it, but I just don't like what it's doing. I just can't bring myself to take that at the moment, in case I've got this wrong. The NQ's just not working like I expected it to. It just could razz up that and take out all these stops. Looks like the NQ is going to do exactly that. You got 6 ticks, did you? Yeah, good on you, mate. Just be interesting to see if it holds. What I've noticed is sometimes when you get a lower high that close, I've took a few lower highs like that before and they've stopped me out. A lower high really needs to come back. I've noticed that a few times. Vlad Mac's website and the forum said he trades the CL500 tick and the ES at the same time. Does he really? Due to the lack of ES setups, yeah. The CL500, he looks for more trades. Well, if he's struggling to find trades, that makes sense. He goes for 10 ticks a year. That's where I tend to go for. Yeah, whenever we get lower highs that close, they can be, well, I think it's a bit congested here. It looked like 2 legs up, a lower high, a failure, down we come for a second leg, but it's just not working the same. So he trades, let's have a look at the CL then. And he trades the 500 tick chart, does he? So that's the 500 tick chart. I don't know how the point system works on here. You'd have to mess around with it on with a sim just to get used to the point system. See, as we pushed up here, we got 1, 2, 3 failure. Worked. Yeah, it's worth looking through. Might work for that setup of mine. Little channel down there, that one there, short it straight down. £10, $10 per tick. 10 ticks per point, $10 per tick. That's per contract. So if you did 2 contracts, it'd be $20 per tick. That's $200 for a point, wouldn't it? So if you traded 1 contract and you went for 10 ticks, that'd be $100. So 2 contracts would be $200. So you'd probably trade it the same, wouldn't you? 2 contracts. Yeah, there's definitely a lack of setups. We can all agree there, I think, for sure. I don't like that. Trades 2 points on ES and 10 ticks on the CL. CL's oil, isn't it? Crude oil, I think. So yeah, you have to play around with it, wouldn't you? Let's have a look. New. So if you went for 2 points and 2 ticks.
Order filled.
Let's just try a sim. So what's it would be the sim? Oh yeah, so 10 ticks is $200 with 2, so that would work out all right then, wouldn't it? Really. I've not put a signal bar in. I'm just sort of trying it, but yeah, that's the CL 500 tick chart. So 10 ticks would give you $200 on the, and it's not a bad move actually, is it? What's the average? The ATR. What's that? That must be in ticks, surely, mustn't it? What's ATR look like that? I mean, as Max says, price action works. Let's just close that down. Price action works on any time frame, doesn't it? So, okay, so $10 per tick, but the points are in dollar amount, so each tick is a cent. Crude oil, yeah, I thought it was. Each tick is a cent. Yeah, but if I trade, you just do that again.
Order filled.
So if I take a short there, for 10 ticks with 2 contracts, 10 ticks makes me $200. So I'm not quite sure what you mean. Oh, you're on about why that's low like that? I don't quite get it. I'm missing something here. So we got a channel with a break. What ATR did, what moving average does he use? Would he use the same moving average? Oh right, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. What was I going to say? What moving average would he use, Jay? Do you know? I'm assuming it would be the same, would it? Would it be the same? 21 day.
Order filled.
So let's get rid of that. Let's copy this. You didn't mention it, so I'm assuming the same. Yeah. Okay. Leg and leg. There's almost like a short there, isn't there? Not taking it anyway. But I like the way it's sitting there, so I'll just keep an eye on it. Okay, so let's bend that. And change that over to that. CL.
Order filled.
Yeah, well, I mean, it should. It actually works about right, doesn't it? It actually works about right. So if I go for 10 ticks, I don't quite get it. Second entries, yeah. I wouldn't consider trading it for money yet. I'd just watch it on a sim. Or maybe just go through the day at the end of the day. Well, I know What's It started watching it, isn't he? Thomas Wade. He started showing it at the end of the day and the Nasdaq. I think everyone's realising there is a lack of setups.
Order filled.
Just keep an eye on it. Opens at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, if I'm not mistaken, so 30 minutes earlier. Yeah. I'll tell you what I was trading last night, just for a bit of fun on evaluation, was the 1 minute chart, the NQ. Actually did all right as well, to be honest with you. Where's my chart? I'll show you my chart. I found it relatively easy to read. That was it. Yeah, this was the trade I took last night on an evaluation. This is the 1 minute chart of the Nasdaq. So we had a channel up here with an overshoot. So I took that lower high after the overshoot and it came down. And then we had perfect 2 legs back and a nice higher low. So I took that for 4 points. And that shot up. So it was quite actually easy to read, to be honest with you. Leg back, 2 little legs up, leg back. So nice correction after the overshoot. And then that nice higher low, and off it went. So I thought that was quite straightforward to trade that, to be honest with you. That was quite clear. That overshoot was quite clear. Bearish bar followed by a lower high. You'd expect that to come back to the MA, which it did. We had 2 more legs up. And then we had that second leg down, so 2 legs of correction. Bullish bar, followed by a nice higher low, and look at that go up. And I just traded that on evaluation last night, just for just to see what it was like. Interesting. Okay, this is very tempting.
Order submitted.
Don't be any bigger.
Order
shit, I got
filled.
a bit early. Please tick below. Come on, trigger below. Come on. Oh, don't make another balls up. Oh, this is me done for the day. Lancey, boy, what are you doing? I'm having an awful day today. This will put me $650 down on the day if this fails. And then I'm out for the day then. I like the way we've gone sideways right up to here. I've done that as a spike and channel. Nice big bearish bar. If it is coming down, that's where it should come down from. But I got in before it had triggered, stupidly enough. I'm definitely on edge today, that's for certain. It's an off day, yeah. You started a day, wrong account. Yeah, you get days sometimes that just don't go right, and this is one of them for me. But the good thing is I can walk away from it, even if I'm, what was that, 650 down. I can walk away and I'll be all right. I know I'll be all right. I had 2 losses, I think, a couple of 3 weeks ago. But I still like this setup just to drop. See, I'm still looking at that NQ. And we've had this push up. We've gone up multiple times. So I expect this to just, I'm hoping it's just going to drop. It would make sense. Come on, just downward drop. Oh, Lancy boy, what are you doing?
Order filled.
Ah, dear me. Oh, I don't know what's going on with me today. Out for a tick.
Order filled.
Come on. Leg down, come on. Back in again, but a tick lower than I was. Come on. Oh, I just don't like what's going on here.
Order filled.
Out for another tick. Oh, Lance, you are just not playing well today, are you? I like what I'm seeing. I'm pretty sure it's going to come down and break below here. The bit that's making me nervous is we had a lower high there, and then it came down so far and started to push up. I think once we get below here and here, we're going to come down and make a new low. I'm pretty sure we will. And I'm pretty sure it's just going to drop. I should have just left it, but I'm just nervous at the moment. See if we can get a second entry short from here somewhere. Yeah, I just... So we got touch, clearly sideways, couple of legs up, nice big bearish bar off there. I think it's going to work below there, but just, you know, when you're just down anyway, and you're just thinking, here we go. Here we go. I thought as much as it gone below there, is it? Usually I'll take sort of like 10 ticks, but if it breaks below there, I expect it to have a little push. So usually I want it out for there, but I think if it gets below there, it's going to have a drop. Not only that, I'm expecting a new low here as well. So if it can get below this, I think the next area is down here somewhere. Yeah, I think we all get off days, don't we, from time to time. It's just definitely one for me. I can't remember the last time I took 4 or 5 trades. There we go. Yeah, it did exactly what I thought it would. It's a great place, really. It's just where it's going to move from there. So I'd have gone for 3.5 points there, and I'd have comfortably been out after that push. Yeah, there's me 3.5 points. I think it's likely to come lower as well, but it's just one of those things. Sometimes the nerves get the better of you. I haven't had a great start. If I'd have managed to avoid that and took that one, I'd have been laughing there, but it is what it is. Ah, look at that. How frustrating is that? How frustrating is that? Oh, I could have followed those bars down. I'd have had 4.7 points there. Oh, 6 or 7 points. Oh, that would have been so nice. I kind of knew what was going to happen, but we still haven't made a new low. Oh, that would have been lovely. Just a bit more patience. But it happens, doesn't it? It's one of those things, isn't it? That's the type of trade I think that's worth holding on to. I got one tick off that. It's not even worth marking. Still looking to break that lows on the NQ. I kind of like what I see. We got this leg down. We made one attempt to go higher, second attempt to go higher, big drop back to the EMA, and then hopefully work our way down to break the lows of this. Sometimes it just takes forever, but see what we get here. Oh, excuse me. Do I use the 2000 tick chart on the MS? I believe it's the 1000 tick chart I've heard Max say, which is more a comparison to this. Anybody else know that you might be able to update there? But I'm pretty sure it's the 1000 tick chart on the MES. I'm pretty sure I've heard Max say that. Yeah, just because there's just less volume, I think. We'll put the two side by side and have a look. That'll give you an indicator. But Max says really you can trade price action on any time frame, any chart, any time frame. It always works the same. So. Why don't I give a light? I mean, it's a smaller chart, isn't it? And I trade two contracts on here. If I did that, I mean, it takes forever at the moment to build an account as it is, but it's like 1/10 of the size, isn't it? And if I end up want to do the same sort of, I mean, I can do 10 MES to one here, but it just costs way more in fees. So it's just not something that sort of that's worth doing. I don't think, not for me personally, anyway. Right, we're going to come down some more or not? Not sure. Yeah, it's you know, it's not for me. My concern here is this is a bigger channel. We got 2 touches here. We've come away a little bit here, so we may get up here. I definitely wouldn't take that. I'm not saying it won't work. It's just not an attractive trade, that there, really. I expect them to get stopped out on that one. There's far more clear trades. Yeah, there may be. There may be. If you go to the 1,000-tick chart of the ES as well, you'll find that way, I think. So there may be a bit of an overshoot there, in which case we could go up for another leg up here. So there may be like going live on MES after I get my Apex account approved. How long have you been trading for, Johnny? And if you're going to go live, I think the MES is probably a better option. And just trade a contract or so. So at least it's $5. It sort of gives you experience of skin in the game, but it doesn't, you know, hopefully it limits the damage. See, I'd say if you haven't traded for at least a year, I'd avoid any type of financial connection altogether. I'd just stick on a sim. That's what I wish I'd have done. I'd have saved myself a lot of money. Less than a year. Like 7 months. Yeah. I know it. There isn't. You know, it's up to you. Of course, it is. But if you're gonna do it, then I would do it on the MES and just trade a contract, because 7 months isn't a lot really. I've been trading this style 3 years and I'm having a bad day, so you've really got to be on the ball all the time. I get the odd bad day sometimes, things just don't work out. It does happen, but I'm getting to the stage now where I'm just starting to build an account, and it's taken me 3 years to do it. And it's still tough. You know, you still get days where market surprises you and teaches you a lesson. You know, so I would say if you're gonna, I know what it's like. There is the urge to do it, but if you're gonna, just do it on the MES and just do a contract. That way you limit your loss. It's more like just a bit of pocket money you're losing, as opposed to, because it's so easy to rack up lots of cost for this. It really is. Okay, so I'm looking at that NQ at the moment still, and I'm still hoping after this touch, close enough, touch in nice there. We've had a break. A lot of times we'll do this and eventually make a new low. So I think it's likely we're going to make a new low and come down and test this area. So we've got a channel down there. You may consider it an overshoot. I'm not so sure actually. And we've got a break. So you want a lower high down here really or something, but at the moment it's congested. It could go up for another leg. It just could do anything at the moment. It's a bit hard trading today. It's not the simplest of chart. This is a little bit more easy to read. That one was a better trade. That one I think was okay, but I just had the context wrong. That one I took was good for a scalp, but no more. But not the best context. Context. Say a point and a half at most there. No, leg, break, leg. Yeah, it's when it gets like this, it can catch you out. Have you ever tried trading the NQ on your pig? I haven't. I use it as a bit of an anchor chart. I'm not sure whether I see any more trades on it or not, to be honest with you. I don't really know. The point system's a little bit different, isn't it? But no, I haven't as yet. I tend to just use it as a second opinion on this. That's what sort of got me into that trade there. Still got to be careful going short here because we could have a leg and it may come up and sting yet before it drops. See, that's triggered the short there. So I'd say this is going to go up and stop all that out, personally. We could say 1, 2, 3 triple test for another leg up. I don't know. 3 years using 3. I started. I signed up for Mac in. I think it was the 3rd of May or 13th, something like that. It was in early May anyway. And I've been trading this style. Previous to that, I did 6 months trading currency. So yeah, 3 years. It's hard, I tell you that now, it's hard. You've got to be very, very disciplined and avoid trades. Usually I don't take them. We just had such a nice... Sometimes I'll avoid them and they'll work beautifully. I should have waited for the high-low, which would have kept me out of that straight away. That one, it looked like a triple test, but it didn't work. A little bit congested there, which is probably why if it had come down a bit. And so I can see where that went wrong. But the trouble is, when you lose a trade, naturally your patience do go a little bit. And I think it's good to just have a little bit of time just to settle. That one I actually liked. Break new high, 2 legs back. I was expecting that after the break to go up. That was what I was thinking there, which is why I took that. And yeah, I know it's kind of congested, but we still seem to have 2 legs down, which is why I took it. But it's one of those things, isn't it? You just get better and better at this. I mean, Mac's been doing this for over 25 years, and he'll tell you again and again, it's not easy. It takes time to learn. The more you get trapped, the more trades you lose. You do learn, you really do. That's going to go up for another leg, I think. It's like a triple test, but unfortunately, I don't want to go long because so far we're down because I don't know how far it's going to go up. But yeah, it's not easy, mate. It really isn't, and I consider myself quite obsessed with it. I put a lot of time in over the years. It's always at the forefront of my mind. I've adapted my whole life for it. I've changed jobs so I could trade sort of full time. So I think we'd probably go up for another leg. We may even get a break here because we haven't come down there, but I'm just not getting involved in there at the moment. It's kind of like a bull flag, a leg and a leg. I think it's likely to go up. I'm just not taking a long at the moment because it's so bearish. It could trigger and come down. There may be an overshoot there, but sometimes Mac will move them to there and it'll work just the same. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it does. You have to be very patient and take real obvious setups. That was just risky. It is a second entry long. We have had a break of this, but I almost always wait for the higher low. I don't even know why I took it, to be honest with this. The trouble is, when you've got to make quick decisions, it's very easy to make a decision and regret it. And I had a message with Mac quite a while back about that, and he did say you will at times get a bit too jumpy and you'll jump in, but that will start to go after time. And it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? We give very, very quick decisions, very fast-moving market, and you've got to make a quick decision. It's very easy to do I go, do I not? You know what I mean? So sometimes it just doesn't work. But I think after time, you'll just realise you'll settle down and that. And sometimes when things go wrong, you get jumpy, and it is very easy to be in a trade that quick and without time to think about it. But yeah, ordinarily I wouldn't take those, although it is a second entry long. I always wait for the higher lows. But sometimes when I don't take them, they work. So it's just one of those things. You've got to make a decision on the spot. The faster you have to make a decision without thinking, the less accurate you're going to be to a degree. But experience will, you will get better with experience. So what I'm looking for is 2 legs up and then hopefully a bearish bar with a lower high. Because we still seem to be in it here okay. But yeah, you've got to be on the ball all the time. You really have. But this doesn't look terrible, although it is choppy, but it's still giving us a clearer picture. But the NQ is a lot harder today. It's a lot messier. I still would like to see a new low. So we've got a channel down there with a leg and a leg. I'd like to see it start to work down, but it just might not. It's not the best looking chart, this isn't today. The volume seems low. It's definitely lower today, but we got a little bit of a... I actually don't mind that for a short if it's bearish, but I think the lower high would be the better option because we've got a bit of sideways and it's like a breakout. And we've come to where I think we should, but I'd rather wait for the lower high. It may work, but if we do get a lower high, then I think the chance of us going lower is good. Excuse me. But normally when we have like a bit of congestion and we have a break out of it and we get a bearish bar, often we'll pull back into it. And the way this is sitting there, it wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. It's hard to say. It is a leg and a leg. Bearish bar off the key entry point. Very tempting. No, it's just not finished right. I think the better option is the lower high if we can get one. Excuse me. Excuse me. That seems like the type of place which would come down from. It's going to have to be a lower high there, really. Your orders are going orange, are they really?
Order submitted.
Yeah, they do for a second on mine.
Order cancelled. Order submitted. Order cancelled.
Just have to keep an eye on them. If you open them right up here or right down, well out the way. Just in case. 35 away from the first power. Yeah, take your time, bud. If something goes wrong, don't stress it. Just keep moving slowly and you'll be all right. Has anybody got that channel slightly different, incorporating this or not? That one there. Yeah, I agree. $52.47. Oh, you're about a short, are you? No, below that one there. You want a short here, are you, bud? You short in there? Are you going long, are you? All right. Yep. What I will say is the NQ's ranging now, I think. I did and R whether this was coming down, but in all fairness, it just looks like it's ranging. Touch, 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 touch. Close enough. Leg up break. So, let's just remove that, see if it looks any different. Yeah, I'm not convinced we're coming down anymore. Not at the moment, anyway. We still look like we're going sideways on the NQ, so let's see what happens when we get up here. Oh, excuse me. Hard going today. Quite a bit choppy at times. Oh, dear me. Hmm. Excuse me just for a minute. Okay, folks, I'm going to knock it on the head there today. Bit of an off day for me, but down 350 per account on average. So, yeah. It's just one of those days today. It's a bit choppy, it's a bit sideways, and the trouble is if you get into these trades, you can get yourself a bit stuck. So I'm going to leave it there for the day. So I appreciate your comments. So if you're carrying on, best of luck. It is choppy today, so same again, low volume. It's been some awkward days, I've got to say. But there we go. So I'll be back same time tomorrow. It's okay having a loss if you have losses. They do happen from time to time. You're off your game, but as long as you can walk away and don't mess around with them, it's not a problem. So in fact, I may even just do the evaluation or something. We'll see. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time. So have a great evening. Stay safe, and I'll be back tomorrow.